I don't remember saying that a painter should be mature. I never have been able to know when a painter became mature. I don't think I've ever matured myself, and I'm 76 years on Earth.
Sloan was looked upon as a rebel against the academic kind of art that was accepted by the National Academy. In 1950, when the Academy of Arts and Letters voted to give him the gold medal for painting, he said, "It's not part of my destiny to have honors." And he almost refused to accept it. But I convinced him that it was for his long career fighting for independence, for all kinds of art. The Wake of the Ferry is one of the most famous of John Sloan's pictures of New York City. He painted it shortly after he moved from Philadelphia, and he said he used to feel nostalgic about crossing on the ferry because he missed Philadelphia very much. He was born in 1871 in a small lumbering town out in central Pennsylvania and moved to Philadelphia when he was 5. John Sloan was a man who could have been a man of letters. He could have been an author. He could have been a critic. He had expected to be either a doctor or a lawyer or a minister. And he had to leave school at the age of 16 to help to support his parents and his 2 younger sisters. He said, "I sort of drifted into art as a way of earning a living." He got a job on the Philadelphia Inquirer as an illustrator. And then he got maybe $12 a week. You notice I call him Sloan because I never called him John. That formality is just a normal thing with our period. South Beach Bathers. This is one of my favorite pictures that Sloan did. This buxom lady, she was not only in a very, very fashionable bathing suit, but she had a very fashionable figure. She was really a belle. She could have been on the cover of Vogue by that time, or should I say Playboy, maybe. In New York, he was so excited because he could look out the back windows where he lived on 23rd Street, and he said he saw the life of the people, especially in the spring and summertime, because they came out and they lived on the roofs. This is a typical picture of a New York street scene showing people at recreation. It's a shame that they were lumped together as pictures of the Ashcan school of painting because it's a distraction from what's really going on in the pictures. Sloan said, "I picked out bits of joy in human life to paint." A few months after Sloan and I were married, I saw that this picture, Spring Planting in Greenwich Village, was coming up at auction. So we paid $350 for it. A couple of months later, a friend wanted to buy it, and Sloan said, well, he'd want $2,400 for it. About 5 years ago, the museum in Columbus, Ohio, paid about $135,000. Sloan enjoyed talking about art. He also liked to sing very humorous things.
I've got sixpence, a jolly, jolly sixpence. I love sixpence as I love my life. I'll spend a penny, I'll lend a penny, and that'll leave me fourpence to take to me wife.